Muffled, still trying to shake off this nasty flu bug. Good luck with what you've backed in this. And they're off and racing for the front row events conditional jockeys novices hurdle. 2.5 miles is the trip. They start at the entrance to the home straight, and Plain Painter on the right is one of the first to go on. Which Pocket is also racing handily, as indeed is Earth Dream, and also Major Cane is front rank ahead of Mont as they prepare to leave the ground for the first time. Plain Painter leads them over it. YF tracks him. Puccini in midfield wasn't quite as tidy as some. Is towards the back in company with Crispian through the early stages. Near the Water is another one that is towards the tail of the field as they make their way up towards flight number 2. Major Cane and Plain Painter are the first two to rise over it, with Mont YF going up the fence, and Earth Dream handy up on the outside. Now the running rail at its least circumference, so slightly shorter distances than we've had at recent meetings. They'll take this left-hand turn, and out in front we have Plain Painter leading by a length or so from Major Cane. YF racing in third place. Earth Dream is 4 on the outside of Mont Portside and Which Pocket are in midfield just ahead of Drombeg Pride in the noseband, who's about 8th or 9th with red. Near the Water Puccini. Crispian still towards the back of the field, and last of all is Feel the Force as they head on towards flight number 3, which Plain Painter takes accurately. A peck towards the rear of the field by Near the Water, about 3 or 4 from the back. Those just briefly kissed the turf. So this leading group, making up of 5 horses, make their journey down the back straight for the first time. Plain Painter from towards the outside, the white face of Major Cane. Earth Dream still there with Mont and Wyeth, the front 5 over it. Crispian just shaken up. The rear of the field is struggling, gets a slap down the neck. Shares last place with Feel the Force as they now will shortly prepare to leave the back straight for the first time. So Plain Painter narrowly from Earth Dream, going left-handed this afternoon, so far been straight and true. Wyeth races in third place. In fourth is Mont A little wider on the course. Major Cane's just lost a couple of places as Which Pocket makes ground. After that error, Near the Water's moved through into midfield. One that is beginning to struggle is Portside. Towards the inner, about to 2/3 of the way back through the field. Jack Doyle was hard at work for a few strides as Plain Painter leads Earth Dream and Wyeth on towards flight number 5. So Plain Painter over from Earth Dream, Wyeth, then Mont a couple of lengths to Which Pocket, then Near the Water. Portside's made it through into 7th from red. Major Cane, who was up there early, is now under strong driving as they approach the flight. Then the circuit's time will be the last. Plain Painter leads them over it. The back markers include Drombeg Pride, Puccini, Crispian, and always towards the back, Feel the Force. Hardly looks the real thing, ridden along towards the tail at this stage. So they make their way up past us with a circuit to travel. And Plain Painter, the red sleeves. Earth Dream still travels powerfully on the outside in the chocolate and yellow colours. Wyeth is in third, Mont in green and yellow. Then in 5th place, Near the Water from Which Pocket and Portside. They're all ridden along that little cluster from red in the hoops. Then behind these, Drombeg Pride and all of the rest labouring, including Puccini at this stage. Crispian just going past a few as they begin to string out as they make their way on towards the 4th last. Plain Painter leads Earth Dream, Wyeth and Mont So many of the fancied horses in the market filling the first 4 places. Over in 5th place is Near the Water, then Which Pocket, Portside driven along. And really labouring towards the rear of the field now is the early leader, Major Cane. So this group of 4 just beginning to cluster up slightly as Plain Painter's just having to be niggled along to repel the attentions of Earth Dream as they take 3 from home. They're over from Mont Wyeth is in 4th place. A couple of lengths then to Near the Water in 5th and Which Pocket, who's moved through now to dispute 5th place, and then Portside. So they prepare to leave the back straight. Plain Painter with Earth Dream still travelling powerfully. Wyeth and Mont Which Pocket has managed to get on terms now with this leading group in 5th place and a couple of lengths back to Near the Water and then a further gap back to Portside. So turning in, and we have a leading group of about 5 as they turn back towards the second last. Plain Painter battling on tenaciously. Earth Dream now feels a reminder in second place. Mont Which Pocket switched towards the near side and Wyeth on the far side as the 5 leaders fan out on the approach to the second last. Plain Painter is headed by Mont who leads narrowly over 2 out from Earth Dream. Plain Painter blunders badly, all but unships the rider. That's cost him any chance. In 3rd place now is Which Pocket. In 4th place is Wyeth. Riders lost the irons on Plain Painter. The final little flight. It's Mont who leads from Which Pocket. The gap between the pair over the last was about 3 lengths. Wyeth in third. Earth Dream has not found a great deal for pressure, so uphill for home, and it's Mont for Darren O'Dwyer, leading by about 3 lengths from Which Pocket, who is not closing. Wyeth staying on at the one pace, and driven out Mont the ex-French horse. First start for Philip Hobbs, will win by a couple of lengths or so. In second place Which Pocket, in third was Wyeth, and they were clear from Earth Dream near the water and port side.
It's one for the master trainer. Mont wins the front row events conditional jockeys novices hurdle under a jockey who has an abundance of talent, Darren O'Dwyer.